Hello, what's up to my Cancer and Cancer Cusp babies? Thank you so much for joining me. And I usually say this at the end of my divinations, but I'm going to say it at the beginning and end every now and then. So, there's that. But if you guys have any questions about booking a personal reading with me, shoot me an email or a direct message on one of my social media platforms that I will have along with my email down in the description box below. So getting right into this reading, the first card that we have here is the King of Water, which makes sense for Cancers. So I might be talking to a lot of people who are more in touch or walk more often in their masculine energy. And I'm saying it like that because I just want you guys to know that this is not gender dependent. None of my divinations are. You simply may walk in your masculine energy more often, but feminines can watch this as well, cross watch, whatever. Another thing is check your planet placements. You could normally, let me use, I don't know, Leo as an example, but your sun could currently be in Cancer. So check your sun signs and your moon signs and your rising, and whatever you want to watch a divination for at the time, you can cross watch for that. So like I was saying, a lot of you Cancers and Cancer Cusp might be dealing with either matters of the heart or just emotions in general this coming week. You might also be triggered emotionally. And usually whenever we're triggered by something, we need to take a look at the trigger, why we were triggered, and get to the deeper source of that. Because most of the time when we are triggered by something, it's not the other person that did it. All they were a trigger for it. They were just a facilitator for you to figure out what the problem really is, which could be a block in your life overall right now. But let's see what else comes through. What else is coming with your Cancers? That one flew off the table. Next one we have is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Fire, sorry. Let me get one more. Okay. Ugh, okay, two fell off the table. All right, let's see. I might actually reduce this so you can see all the cards. 1 second. Let me see if I can. Okay. Yeah, I hope that's easier for you guys to see. But so tuck that under. So this Eight of Fire, this is very quick moving energy. So, and then we have then we have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Air. I'm trying to use the elements rather than swords and fire and stuff. I just prefer the elements. So if you hear me correct myself a lot, that's why. I'm just trying to literally change my mindset, which might be a theme for some of you. But see, and I'm going to pair this with this because these two came out together. I'm going to get clarification for this Eight of Fire. But for some of you, like I was saying before, some of you might have been triggered emotionally or have been being triggered emotionally. But this coming week, it looks like some of you may make realizations as to how and why you have been triggered. Or maybe you guys are, some of you are needing to really, okay, and this was another one that came out, clinging to the past. Maybe some of you are really needing to take a closer look at your upbringings and seeing how the past may be affecting you now and the pace at which things are going in your life. Let me get clarification for this Eight of Wands really quick. And for some of you, some of these connections that you're making may have been made through family members or the connections that you have with people close to you. Or you may be realizing things, becoming clear on things about the people in your family or people who are close to you. We have 2 6s here. So clarification for this 8 of fire, 6 of air, and 6 of water. The 6 of water is another card that has to do with the past. The 6 of air has to do with forward movement, moving from either a tough cycle or a rough situation into looking at what's ahead, So for some of you, I'm getting that if you are questioning why things aren't moving forward for you or haven't been moving forward, or maybe some of you, like myself, find yourself caught in a certain cycle, maybe cycle of poverty or just those type of cycles, you're needing to take a look at your past and seeing how things and behaviors and the way you were approached, the way you were treated in your past, how it is affecting you now. This is the time for you guys to take a look at your past and apply it to your life as an adult now. Let's see. There's something that is either going to or probably has shaken you guys up. That's what this Tower card is about. Let's get clarification for that. Something that is rocking you at your foundation, because this Tower card is about a dismantling of, it's honestly overall, it's about a dismantling for the old to make way for the new. So this building is being destroyed and coming down. And when you're going through that, you see the image of a person, and we are a temple for our spirits. We are the building, the holder of our spirits, which is the essence of who we truly are. So things around you and emotionally and mentally, you may be spiraling or may have been spiraling because it seems like everything is falling apart. But all that's falling apart is what you no longer need, what is no longer serving you, to make way for what does. This includes people and relationships, but let's see what this is about. I get clarification for this Tower. What's happening with this Tower for Cancers and Cancer Cusp? So for the Tower, we have the 8 of Earth and the Chariot. So this immediately has to do, for me, to do with your goals. So maybe some of you have been on a path toward your goals and either something didn't work out, or it just seems like all the work that you've put in toward your goals has gone to shit, pretty much. Like it almost seems meaningless. And maybe for some of you, you feel like there's no point, all this that I've built is being dismantled. But when this Tower card comes up, that means it had to be. For whatever reason, it had to be. So that you can walk in your true purpose. Because for some of you, and some of you might already know, but you've been too afraid to walk in your divine purpose, your true purpose, because it's something outside of the box, or something unconventional, something that majority of the people around you, maybe your family, don't want you to do. But that is not your life is not about them. Your journey is not about them. Our journeys have people that we will cross paths with, to make us have certain epiphanies and realizations for ourselves. That's what those realizations are for ourselves. And the same goes by vice versa. Whatever you realize or you think you realize about another person, it really has nothing to do with you. Your focus is you and where you are, or where you want to be, what you want for yourself. And that's probably another reason why this dismantling came, so that you can get clear on exactly what you want and what it looks like, building that vision for yourself in your life that includes your purpose and career. I'm going to clarify this 5 of water that came out. What is this about? And that might be why this King of Water came out saying healing. So This coming week may look like a bunch of healing and upheaval for you guys. All right, so this clinging to the past, this 5 of water, which does have to do with regrets or crying or feeling stuck on things that have happened already. Now we have the 4 of water, which comes right before the 5, and the Page of Earth. So this is probably the only deck where I see this 4 of water this way, but because of the image and it's saying turning in, normally the 4 of water is about maybe boredom or contentment, or just not taking or seeing an opportunity for what it is, so you don't take it. But in this case, I'm seeing it for its interpretation, turning in, the need to turn in, to take a look at your childhood. And it's Earth. This is the Page of Earth because it's what physically happened to you in your life. Not some, it doesn't have to be someone putting their hands on you or, anything literally physical, but what happened in your childhood, in your physical life here in this life. Your experiences that you had. I do hope you guys are able to hear me because someone is calling me, and I'm just hoping it's not blocking out the audio because that would be frustrating. But yeah, so when it comes to this, the maybe regrets that you have, which I don't think is regrets. I think it more so, again, has to do with the interpretation here, clinging to the past. And a lot of you may think that, or may feel that, okay, sorry, it's just very frustrating. What's it called? A lot of you may feel like you're stuck in this cycle and that you can't get out, or you're stuck in this cycle because of everything happening around you. Which I will say that while the things that are happening around us, including in our childhood, especially in our childhood, do affect us or can affect us significantly, they are not the determining factor of where our life is headed. We are that determining. We determine that. And this is something that I am realizing. It's something I've always known, but it's something that I'm just now really opening my eyes to, and opening my eyes to what all that entails. It's more than just speaking those words. Speaking the words is a part of it, but behaving in a way, living your life in a way that reflects what you want for yourself, right? So if you want self-respect, you give yourself that self-respect and you demand it from other people. But that's just an example. Let's get some oracle cards to see what else is going to come through as far as this coming week. I don't know why, but I don't really want to pull from this deck, but I'm kind of having a pull from it. So we'll see what comes through here. And if nothing comes through, I'm going to be real with you guys. I'm going to just switch decks. So, because honestly, sometimes that happens. I'll either pull a deck because, okay, I keep receiving this call. I really hope it's not an emergency, but, because it's from a person that isn't here, like living around me. So I don't know, but let's see. Let me put that to the side so I don't get it confused. What else? First coming week for Cancer and Cancer Cusp. Okay, so I guess it was just maybe those 3. I flicked that out by accident, but I'll stick it to the side. Let's see. First one we have is, I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So like I was saying before, maybe some of you have been working very hard towards your goals, or what you thought your goals to be, right? Or what your goals were. But they may be being dismantled right now. And like I was saying before, it's whenever the Tower comes out, this Tower card here, this dismantling is always going to happen for a reason, not just because, not to piss you off, not to frustrate you, not to make you feel like, oh, you did this for nothing, you really need to just give up. That's never going to be what it's about. All right. Tower moments happen to make you take a deeper look at yourself, your situation, where you are right now, your mentality, the things that you think about more often. I've been mentioning this a lot lately. So this is a time for you. Tower moments are a time for you. Okay. So anytime this happens, just think of like, okay, so what is it that I'm needing to take a look at right now? And sometimes the things that happen during tower moments, you're not able to control. So don't try. It's going to frustrate you more. It's going to piss you off more if you try to control some of the things that are falling apart, that are meant to fall apart. Because what's really happening is a rebuilding. Okay. And this lotus flower that's being made, I always resonate with lotus flowers. This lotus flower that's being made with the thunderbolts, lightning and thunder represents change, quick, unexpected change. The lotus flower is representative of the stages in life that we go through, the stages in life that we have, the stages like from the bud to barely open to more open to more open. You see all these petals. To me, the petals represent all of the significant experiences that you had in your life to help you blossom so beautifully. So see it that way. An abundance in every aspect is coming your way, but you do need to look at yourself and your past. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So there are a few things with this message in this card. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. New venture. One more time. New venture. So like I was saying before, you may have been walking a path that wasn't originally yours. And by that, I'm saying maybe people around you, family members, friends, close people to you, and maybe even growing up, you've constantly been told what you should be doing or what you need to be doing, what you need to focus on or what you should be focusing on, without ever asking yourself, is that what I want to focus on? Is that what I want? Sometimes, yes, there are things that we need to focus on that we may not feel like focusing on. Those are usually our responsibilities in life. But when it comes to your purpose and what you want to do in this life, that is not applied. That is for you to decide. Okay. You cannot give someone else that power. Last one. And then also pay attention to any of these names on these cards. And, another thing is a happy outcome. You already got that you're going to be abundant, right? Follows your positive expectations. So rather than expectations, having a positive mindset, not toxically positive, but being honest and real. It's like, yes, I flopped on this one. Yes, I am pissed off. I am angry. I am angry to the point where I feel like the world is against me, right? It's okay to express that, but it is not okay to stay in that mindset and to consistently be coming back to that mindset every time you get out, you go through something tough, and then you come right back here, back to that mindset. Okay. And like I said, you're able to express yourself without adding that little bit saying the world is against me. You can easily say, I'm pissed off and I'm sick of being in this cycle. That's it. Affirm that. That's okay to affirm. You are sick of being in the cycle. So now what do you need to do to change that? What is within your control, within your power to change that? Don't pay attention to stuff that's not in your control. That's not for you to worry about. What is in your control? And then this, okay, so this last one, it says, to make your decision, ask yourself, which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? I'm just let you guys see that for a little bit. And I feel like I don't even really need to talk on this one for too long because I basically just did. And then this one, I flicked this one by accident. So I'm just going to see if, now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. And then these butterflies are kind of standing out to me. So if that resonates with you, or the monkey here, or the bird here, take that. But I mean, I guess I flicked this out for a reason because some of you probably have been asking for help. I know I have. And some of you probably feel like you haven't been heard. Well, this is confirmation that you've been being heard. You have been heard. Now, It's time for you to participate for yourself, for you to show up for yourself, and for you to stand your ground. Stand up for yourself, speak up for yourself, use your voice, because you have it for a reason. I'm going to go ahead and close this divination here. Like I said earlier, please let me know if you guys have any questions. Shoot me an email or a direct message. Leave comments. I want to interact with you guys. I want to know how this resonated or what's going on personally. Of course, if there are a bunch of comments, I won't be able to, necessarily touch base with everyone. But I mean, right now I'm still on the bottom technically. So the comments that I do get, I would love to interact with you guys. And again, shout out to India, because I see you on my analytics. I know India is watching. And I love India. I've never been, but I do plan to go. I know I'm going to go one day, because since I was a child, I've always been obsessed with what I could see, when it came to Indian culture. I also just think that people are beautiful. So but anyway, you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, afternoon, night, depending on wherever you are in the world. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.